So, Assalamualaikum and good morning to each and everyone, especially to you, Ma'am. So, today we are going to talk about the most controversial and the most biggest threat that our Earth facing about exactly a decade years ago and even today. So, we may be hesitant to talk about climate change because we are an expert in climate science, but in this section, we will find the basic information about climate change on what it is, what are causing it, and what we can do about it. So, according to our research, 97% of climate scientists agree that climate change is happening now. So, what is climate change? So, at its most basic explanation is, climate change is caused by a change in the Earth's energy balance on how much of the energy from the sun that enters the Earth in its atmosphere is released back into space. Just like people gain weight if there is an imbalance between calories in and calories out. So, the main cause of these are the phenomenon called the greenhouse effect. Gases in the atmosphere such as water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons let the sun's light in but keep some of the heat from escaping like the glass walls of a greenhouse. The more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the more heat gets trapped, strengthening the greenhouse effect and increasing the Earth's temperature. So, human activities like the burning of fossil fuels have increased the amount of CO2 in the atmosphere by more than a third since the Industrial Revolution. So, the rapid increase in the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere has warmed the planet at an alarming rate. While Earth climate has fluctuated in the past, atmospheric carbon dioxide hasn't reached today's level in hundreds of thousands of years. So, climate change has consequences for our oceans, our weather, our food sources, and our health.
Health ice sheets, such as Greenland and Antarctica, are melting the extra water that was once held in glacier causes sea levels to rise and spills out of the oceans, flooding coastal regions. Warmer temperatures also make weather more extreme. This means not only more intense major storms, floods, and heavy snowfalls, but also longer and more frequent drought. These changes in weather pose challenges. Growing crops becomes more difficult. The areas where plants and animals can live shifts and water supplies are diminished. In addition to creating new agricultural challenge, climate change can directly affect people's physical health. In urban areas, the warmer atmosphere creates an environment that traps and increases the amount of smog. This is because smog contains ozone particles which increase rapidly at higher temperatures. Exposure to higher levels of smog can cause health problems such as asthma, heart disease, and lungs cancer. While the rapid rates of climate change is caused by humans.
Humans are also the ones who can prevent it. So, in this case, we ask people around the world on how does the climate change affect them. So,
It's raining
And across the US, you see during Florence, they are definitely extreme weather.
Super typhoon in the Philippines.
Drought.
I get married in Japan last week and we had to rebook all our flights because of the typhoon that hit Osaka.
Transportation that work without oil or something renewable. Increase of renewable energy because we are too relying on oil and fossil fuel. It's not for us, it's for our kids and for the future generation.
30 panels we can charge from our roof. We are totally independent from gas and
electricity. For the future, for the climate change. Yeah.
I grew up in a place around the forest, in the island of course, and that time that I've been there from I was still kid to now, a lot of things have changed, and a lot lost trees. Yeah, forest protection give me the most hope. Yeah, I like seeing trees.